everybody, I'm Kimberly Turner from cookingwithkimberly.com, and today I'm going to show you how to bake Napa Valley Portabello stuffed mushrooms with balsamic. So we're starting with 3 big, beautiful Portabello mushrooms. Look at these guys. I love them. They're nice and tasty. They've got a nice chew to them. They're meaty, so to speak, and we're going to get started with them. I'm going to take out the center stem, and I'm actually going to use that in my little bit of stuffing that I have. So open that up a little bit for yourself. Take them out gently. And I'm going to finely dice that up. I'm preheating my oven right now to 360 degrees Fahrenheit. I want to cut these into smaller pieces, so by the time these mushrooms are done, these little chunks will be done in the stuffing as well. Add that to my bowl. So we're using some beautiful fresh ingredients, the portobello, some fresh herbs, we're going to use some lemon, and I'm also going to use some sun-dried tomatoes, or you could use fresh tomatoes if you wanted to. I'm also going to drizzle this at the end with a beautiful balsamic vinegar. This is from Wine Country Kitchens. You can check them out online at winecountryKitchens.com, and this is their Napa Valley barrel-aged balsamic vinegar. It is sweet and syrupy. It is full of flavor, high-quality balsamic vinegar from Modena, Italy. You're going to love this, okay? So that's a beautiful finishing thing that we're going to do with this meal. So I'm just going to place my portobellos on a baking sheet. I have a silicone mat from Bake It Fun. Make sure you check out my review on this. These work really, really well. If you don't have a silicone mat, you can always use parchment, okay? So just put your portobellos on there, and I'm going to drizzle them with some olive oil and get them just kind of soaking in that first. Get it all in the gills. You're going to make sure that the bottom side is the side that's up. That's what you're stuffing. So soak that up a little bit. That's going to help cook that up and give a lot of nice flavor and keep things nice and moist. I'm going to finely mince some parsley, a nice little handful of it. You could use whatever kind of fresh herb you like. I'm using parsley today. You could use cilantro or whatever you have in your garden. Chives would be nice as well. I have maybe 2 heaping tablespoons of sun-dried tomatoes, about that much. I'm going to just go ahead and finely mince this up. I want little bits of the sun-dried tomatoes, hopefully in every single little bite, okay? It's going to give some color, some nice flavor, and a nice contrast and complexity to this nice little recipe we've got going on. Sun-dried tomatoes work really well with balsamic. It's all just going to be a happy combination. Okay, into my bowl as well. So you have some options for the base of your stuffing. You could use rice, you could use quinoa, you could use bread or breadcrumbs, and I'm using some breadcrumbs today, and maybe a little bit of rice. So I'm gonna need at least a good cup's worth, okay? And we need to season this up because breadcrumbs don't have a heck of a lot of flavor. So I have some freshly ground pepper here. Season it to your taste. I have some nice sea salt, a little bit of cayenne pepper, or you could use chili powder or chili flakes. I'm going to use a little bit more olive oil in here, maybe a tablespoon and a little bit. I'm going to use the juice of half of a lemon. I have a nice little handful of rice that I'm going to use, and a sprinkling of Parmesan cheese that's going to be mixed in there. So mix that up with your hands. It should be a little bit moist. If it's not moist enough, you can add some more lemon, you can add some more olive oil, you could add a stock of some kind or some alcohol, like a white wine would be nice, red wine would be nice, something with a little bit of flavor. I'm going to add a little bit of verjus. Now verjus, it can be used in replacement of lemon juice. Now this is going to be just a little bit more complex than using all lemon juice. And this comes from unripened Pinot Noir grapes. Imagine that. So we're going to add a little bit of that, maybe a tablespoon, and I think that's all we'll need. Now you can drink this with cocktails and things like that. You can use it straight up, or you can use it in replacement of some lemon juice, and it's really, really nice ingredient. I'm going to do a quick taste test to make sure that everything's on point. That's really, really tasty. All right, perfect. Let's go. Now, before I stuff these guys, I'm going to season my mushrooms with some salt and pepper. Sprinkle of salt, a little bit of pepper. All right. And I'm just gonna grab my portobellos and put as much as I can. Just stuff it inside that rim. There you go. If you need more, you're doing more of them, just use a little bit more ingredients for stuffing. No big deal. You can eyeball most of this. Just for good measure, I'm going to quickly drizzle them with a little bit more olive oil. Very lightly. And the balsamic is going to go on at the end. So this is what these guys look like. They look beautiful. There you go, all stuffed up nice. Into the oven at 360 degrees. I'm thinking I'm going to check them in about 15 minutes to make sure all is well. They may take 20. You want to make sure that this portobello mushroom actually gets cooked through, and that everything else, I mean, doesn't really necessarily need to be cooked that long. But the portobello has to, you know, soften up. So in it goes. All right, these guys look beautiful. They've been in, I checked them at 15 and they needed to go 20. So now my mushroom is nice and tender. I'm going to put this under the broiler. It is browned, but I want it just a little bit more brown and a little bit crispy bits on it. So under the high broiler for maybe 2 minutes, keep your eye on it and your oven door ajar so you can peek in there easily. These are gorgeous, they look beautiful. It took 2 minutes and look at them, all beautifully browned up. Gorgeous. Now let's serve these guys up. Mommy, you're gonna have one with me?
Oh, yes.
Right. Here's one, and I'm gonna show you how we're gonna adorn these and decorate them on the plate and finish them with this amazing balsamic. So adorn the tops with a little sprig of parsley. And I'm going to drizzle my mushroom with this gorgeous balsamic, and that's gonna be the crux of the whole entire dish. So I'm going to drizzle it across the plate and make it look pretty too. It almost looks like chocolate sauce. So look at these guys. They look amazing. Look at the beautiful design that this balsamic makes. And it's so gorgeous because it's so nice and thick and sweet and tasty too. Not only does this finishing balsamic look beautiful, it's going to give a lot of flavor to our appetizer. Here you go, Mom.
Oh, thank you.
Look at this. I just can't get over how beautiful these guys are. Check that out. Oh, it's all crispy and gorgeous. All right, Mom. That's a beautiful appetizer. It's a nice big one.
Yeah.
Get some of that balsamic.
That's delicious.
Mm.
And the balsamic is enough sweetness.
Mm-hmm. And some tang too. Mm-mm. That's beautiful. The mushroom is cooked perfectly. The stuffing is light, has a nice crust on the top. It's crunchy, but it's nice and moist still. Boy, that's tasty. Look at this. Ooh! If you want more balsamic, you could definitely use more. Mmm. The balsamic brings it all together. Mmm. That's good.
That's a hearty appetizer, Kim.
It sure is. Look how big it is. You know, so meaty. I'm cutting like wedges out of it like it's a pie. Hey?
Yeah.
Oh, that stuffing is nice with the lemony and verjus flavor. Mmm. Mmm. That is so awesome. Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
And a beautiful presentation.
I'm busy eating it.
I know. You'd really impress everyone at the table,
know,
bringing these
just
to them.
Bringing in 4 or 5 of those
Mm-hmm.
to the table.
And I mean, the mushroom looks great by itself, but when you drizzle that balsamic over, it just is so exactly fancy and elegant. Mmm. I love stuffing mushrooms, any kind of mushroom. Now we're serving beef tonight, and this is our appetizer. It's a really good appetizer. Mmm. But if you wanted to serve this in a vegetarian way, you could do that as an entree. It is quite filling. Beautiful. Serve that on a bed of spinach, baby spinach or something. Be a really, really great addition to the plate. Mmm. That balsamic, sweet and tangy. Boy, that's good.
You can still taste each ingredient.
The little sun-dried tomatoes. The rice was cooked and it kept things nice and moist in there too. But the breadcrumbs are essential because you get a nice crust and it's light and fluffy. It kind of lightened everything up. The little pieces of the portobello mushroom stem in there kept things moist and really, really flavorful. Lemon, verjus, gorgeous. Again, you could have used some white wine in there. But that balsamic, you can just tell that's a treat. It's a gourmet treat. You need it sparingly, but it is just right. If you wanted to, you could even finish this off with a finishing olive oil, a nice extra virgin.
That's one of the nicest appetizers.
You like that? Now, if you like onion and garlic, feel free to use some onion and garlic in there, or shallots, nicely fine diced. The shallots probably would be even nicer because they're a little bit sweet, not quite as harsh. You could put meat in here. I mean, whatever you want. Mushrooms are really versatile and they go with so many different cuisines with so many different flavors. So that's how you do it. That's how you bake Napa Valley Portobello stuffed mushrooms with balsamic. Awesome. It's kind of like a little salad, a hot salad in there with the balsamic on it. That's tasty. I'm glad you like it, Mom. Mom's is gone, and I'm going to go get mine too. So make sure that you check out Wine Country Kitchens online at winecountrykitchens.com for this really tasty vinegar, as well as their whole line of fruit balsamics, which are ridiculously awesome. Boy, you're going to love that website. Lots of gourmet things, really high quality stuff. And, you know, every time you use these little things, it just makes everything just a little bit more special. Golly. Anyhow, check out Mom's website at ingridturnertoday.com. Follow me on Twitter at cookingwithkime with a capital E. Like the fan page at facebook.com/cookingwithkimberly. My shows are on ifood.tv/cookingwithkimberly, youtube.com/cookingwithkimberly, and you can find me syndicated on Roku. My channel is Cooking with Kimberly. Come to my website at cookingwithkimberly.com and subscribe, interact with us, and let us know what's going down in your culinary world, all right? Be a champion in your kitchen and eat deliciously. Bye.